In this video, you are going to learn about a special and important topic in C++, that is constructor and destructor. Hello everyone, this is Aismant from skillsgrow.com. What is a constructor? Constructor are special class functions which perform initialization of every object. The compiler calls the constructor whenever an object is created. While defining a constructor, we must remember that the name of the constructor is going to be the name of the class. Constructor has no return type. The constructor can be defined either inside the class or outside the class using a scope resolution operator. A constructor is automatically called when an object is created. Now let's see how a constructor works. In the below example, the temporary is a constructor. When an object of class temporary is created, the constructor is called automatically and the variable x will be initialized to 5 and y will be initialized to 5.5. Types of constructors. There are three types. First one is default constructor and the next is parametrized constructor and the last but not least a copy constructor. Now let's learn briefly about each constructor. A default constructor. Default constructor is a constructor which does not take any arguments. It has no parameters. If there is no user-defined constructor exists for a class and one is needed, then the compiler implicitly declares a default parameter constructor. Default constructor provided by compiler does not do anything specified. It simply locates memory to data members of objects. Syntax for default constructor is a class name and constructor is implicitly declared by compiler. Now, the next constructor is parametrized constructor. These are the constructors with parameters. Using this constructor, we can provide the values to data members of different objects by passing the appropriate value as argument. Here, in this example program, we have given a parameter to the constructor named cube. Here, when we create an object and call the constructor by initializing the objects, the constructor is called and the side is shown in the output. And copy constructor. A copy constructor is a member function which initializes an object using another object of the same class. A constructor which is having the object of the same class as a parameter. It copies the data of that object in data member. Parameters must be passed by reference. Now let's move on to our next topic. What is a destructor? A destructor is a member function which destructs or deletes an object. Public member function of class having same name of class but a tilde sign as prefix is known as a destructor. It is used to destroy the object which is called by the constructor. Name of the destructor is the same name as class name. Destructor gets invoked in the reverse order of object creation. Here, in this example program, we have declared the constructor and destructor, and we have given some text to print. When we create an object in the main function, the constructor is called, first saying welcome to skillsgrow, course created, and immediately the destructor is called saying thank you, course completed. This is all about the introduction to constructors and destructors in C++. Thank you for watching the video and stay tuned for more content from us.